fantastic game once again. Inter up 2-0 within not even like 20 minutes, something
20
like
minutes,
that.
yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Denzel Dumfries with a beautiful bicycle kick effort to make it 2-0 to
Man,
Inter.
Barca
Who
on-
expected that?
Barca on corners, like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's rough.
True.
This is a stat that says that Inter have scored more from corners this season than Arsenal have.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't see
Oh
the
my
Inter set piece
God, bro.
coach.
Sorry?
I don't see the.
I don't see
an Inter set piece coach.
Yeah, fair. Great point, actually. I don't see them cutting to Cam 2 on Inter set piece coach going.
Could Nicholas Jover coach 100 men to beat a gorilla?
Oh my god. We're maybe later in the pod.
Anyways, after the 20-minute mark, the 17-year-old on the pitch just said, "Give me the fucking ball,"
Oh my god.
and he pulls out another worldie, almost scores another one right after that, after putting DiMarco on his
Bro.
ass.
Team-
Oh my
Yo, like,
goodness!
the entertainers that we have this year, the list can go on and on and on and on.
It really can. Yeah.
Lamine Yamal specifically, man. Oh
yeah,
my
he's so good.
God.
I was so wrong about
The
him.
fact that a 17-year-old who just made his debut just like 2 years and a couple of days ago is arguably the best player on the
I
planet.
think he is. I was thinking about this. I think he's the best player in the world.
Really, eh?
I think
Good,
he's the
good.
best player in the world.
But the fact that he's even in that conversation
I think he's the
at
best player in the world.
17
yeah, it's ridiculous.
is
He should be playing he
ridiculous.
should be, if he follows a traditional career, he should be playing in the youth league. He should be the one 2 days ago, I think Barca played in the youth league final. He should be on that team.
Yeah.
But no, he's in Barcelona's first team, scoring week in, week out, delivering performances week in, week out, reacting to bad scores week in, week out. You look at was it Celta Vigo where they won 4-3? They were down 3-1. Who was the one that was reacting? It was Lamine Yamal. You
Yeah.
look at the El Clasico, they were down 2-1. Who was the one that reacted? It was Lamine
Yes.
Yamal. And now you look at the Inter game against Barcelona. They were down 2-0. Who was the one that reacted? It's Lamine Yamal. In the big games,
It's ridiculous.
he is insane. And those 3 games, they're all from 3 different competitions. So it's consistency throughout every single competition that he's in.
Yeah.
It's insane. When have we ever seen that?
When have we ever seen
He's
that?
the best minor of all time. Let's put it that way.
All right.
It's
the best
true.
little boy of all time.
The best little boy of all time. He is.
time.
He is the
Yeah.
best teenager of all time.
100%.
And I think what it is it's such a mentality thing. Like, to be that good at that young of an age, you have to have the mental fortitude to believe that you belong and to believe that you're fucking better than everyone else.
And
And
it's one thing to believe that you belong there. Like we can go over a bunch of teenagers that have that mentality, right? Like we've given praise to a bunch of them, right? It's a whole other thing to go beyond. I'm not just here. I'm not here to take part. I'm here to take over.
Yeah.
I'm literally the best in the world. Like I'm gonna throw it back to you in a second, Blake. But what he said about the Real Madrid game, after the Real Madrid game, how he said, literally, just quite literally, these motherfuckers can't beat us this year.
They can't.
And until they do, I'm going to keep talking. And I love players with that mentality. And listen, if or when he does lose to Madrid or he does lose on the biggest stage, then yeah, he is going to get a little bit hate because it is arrogance at the end of the day. But you have to praise arrogance when the motherfucker is backing it up. And that's what he's doing right now. And that mentality is so admirable. When it's like he has the mentality of Ronaldo with the talent of Messi. And I'm not trying to be hyperbolic, but I've heard that so much. Messi and Ronaldo at 17 years old were shells of this.
Messi at Lamine Yamal's age had played 7 games for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal just played his 100th game for Barcelona.
Unfucking real. And Ronaldo didn't really fucking show Ronaldo hit like those levels until he
later.
was like 20-ish maybe. It's absolutely fucking unreal. Absolutely unreal. Like there has been one player since Messi and Ronaldo that's given me a little bit of hope that, okay, maybe he can reach those levels. And it was Kylian Mbappe. And I can say in 2025, okay, he's a fantastic player, don't get me wrong, but he's not going to get there.
No, he's not.
Maybe Haaland gets there, but even then, like it's not the same thing. Lamine Yamal has a fantastic shot of being there. Fantastic shot of being there.
There's a world in which in 10 years, in 15 years, we look at this guy and we consider him as the GOAT. I don't want to get
No,
too
we're
ahead
not
of
doing
myself.
that.
Yes,
I'm
we
There's,
sorry,
are.
ge- there's a
absolutely-
genuine chance. There's a
Blake,
genuine
when
chance,
have we
Blake.
ever seen this, Blake? We have never seen this ever.
Yeah, as a teenager, but you've also never seen Messi scored 91 goals in a calendar year.
Absolutely.
So let's chill. I'm not
Absolutely.
saying that he
if
can't be the best.
continues the trajectory that he
Sure.
is on, there won't be a fucking
But-
debate at that point. Man.
Sure, but you guys are high on him. I am too. Obviously, I was a late bloomer to that because I have my own biases, whatever. But I'm not going to sit here and just let the greatest player of our generation, the greatest player of all time, get those shouts or get those accusations when Messi is who Messi is. I'm gonna play devil's advocate
No,
on this
of course.
podcast because I
Totally.
Can.
We're definitely getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
But I see.
I
that-
have to. It's my
s-
duty.
I
Yep.
see it. I see it.
Sure,
happening.
and I do too. He's fucking insane.
He's
Like
ridiculous.
he's insane. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. I didn't see it sooner. Like it's crazy.
The fact that Barcelona went down 2-0 just are giving the ball to this guy and
Mm-hmm.
say, "Save us." We're getting drowned right now by
Mm-hmm.
Inter, and he just takes on every single player on the
Yeah.
pitch. Doesn't matter, curler here, curler there. Almost two beautiful goals. One gorgeous goal. Second one hits the bar. Man, like how can you compete?
Yeah.
We're talking about one of the best left backs in the world. In DiMarco was put on his ass.
Yeah.
He was embarrassed yesterday.
Yeah.
No one is talking about. He was embarrassed. If he steps onto a pitch with the same mentality that he had, it's impossible for him to step on the pitch with the same mentality he had when he was regarded as one of the best left backs in the world. It's impossible. Lamine Yamal killed him. I don't care. It's impossible. He was on his ass.
Facts.
He had a horrible game, and that's all because of Lamine Yamal.
Look, the actual percentage chance. What's the actual percentage chance that Lamine Yamal becomes the GOAT? I would say 5%. There's a lot of things that can
Yeah,
go
that's
wrong in the next 20 years for him.
Absolutely.
But the fact that he even has 1% or more is just a
Pretty good.
testament
Yeah.
to how good he is at 17 years old. Like, he could be overplaying at this age. He could get injured down the line.
That's what I'm scared of.
Like, he could be overplayed. Like, odd comparison, but Marcus Rashford was blowing it up as a teenager for Man United, but
Wow.
a gross,
Wow.
but then became a shit player because
No. Lad, wow.
Are we gonna allow
We are
this fucking
not
blasphemy?
allowing
Bro.
Marcus Rashford, Lamine Yamal comparisons
That's
on this podcast.
crazy.
Please
I'm
no.
not. I'm
What is
not.
that?
I'm not.
He brought in the Bruno thing. He had to slip it in. Then he puts in this shit. That's crazy.
Oh no.
All right, fine. I'll use a better comparison. Wayne Rooney coming through for United. Wayne Rooney
Oh my goodness.
was
gracious.
played a bunch as a teenager.
Why do you hate United?
But then,
why do you hate United? Why of all teams?
am I not allowed to talk about teenagers
fine.
being overplayed as teenagers?
fine, go ahead.
And is it that bad that I know a lot more about United because I'm a United fan,
Fair
so I
enough.
bring up examples
Fair
of those
enough,
teams? I'm not comparing the talent of 18-year-old Marcus Rashford versus 17-year-old Lamine Yamal.
Fair enough,
I'm
fair
not
enough.
comparing Rooney to him or any other fucking player right now. All I'm saying is there's been players that have come through that have played so many games as a teenager, and because of that, their legs are gone by 26.
Yeah, that's
That's
definitely
a
what I'm scared of.
possibility here.
That's what
It's
I'm
a
scared of.
possibility here.
For sure.
That's
Because
all
when
I'm
I see
saying.
Barcelona giving him the ball and saying "save us," there's that sense of why is Lamine Yamal the only guy you're depending on? Why is Lamine Yamal the only player that can save you in these moments? You can look at it from that angle where if he keeps on playing and if he keeps on getting abused by Hansi Flick, where he's literally the only player you can depend on, or else there's no coherence in the team. I mean, we saw it in December when he was injured. Barcelona had a very, very bad run of form when he was gone. So when he's back, they're playing incredible. If when he's not there, you're playing poorly, that means that you need to utilize him at every opportunity you get. And at his young age, that could prove to be detrimental to him.
Yes.
We saw it with Pedri, low key, a couple years ago.
That's a good point.
That we saw it with Pedri when
That's a good point.
he was
Yeah.
getting abused by their coach. I don't know if was it Koeman back then.
It was
Koeman,
it was
yeah.
Koeman, and it was also Spain as well.
It was Spain, exactly. He
It's
played.
Spain.
I think he played.
He
in,
played the Olympics.
he played
He
the
played at the
Olympics.
Euros. He
So
played
there's
at
a
the World Cup. He
picture
played
of him.
everything.
80 matches in a
something
season.
Yeah.
stupid, bro. There's a picture of him looking all old.
yes,
and-
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
I know you know what I'm
So
talking about.
can I bring up the thing I was talking about before the podcast?
Go ahead.